Today we picked up the 6-foot Moonlit Magic Illuminated Wizard from the Home Depot. I picked this up on 50% off, so this guy was only $100. And I think for $100, this dude's definitely worth it. So we're going to go ahead, unbox him, assemble him, and give him a little review. So after you open everything up inside the box, you will have your cloak and gown that he wears, his really cool face, with his beard that you have to unravel that a little bit. You have his hand with the staff, the hand with the crystal ball, both of his arms, his main mechanism, 4 poles, his hip hoop, his main base, and then your directions. So let's go ahead and start setting this guy up. We're going to start with our main base, which is part A, and then you have part B, which is all of the legs with the push pins in them. So you're going to go ahead and just snap all these in all the way until you hear the click. Same with these next ones until you hear the click. Next is going to be part C, which is the shirt. So just kind of unravel that. This is like his huge gown here. You're going to want to slide this over top of the legs and just work that all the way down. So we'll go ahead and unvelcro that and just slide it down. Next we have part E, which is his main mechanism, his shoulder form, and then this is what's going to connect his hips. So we're going to go ahead and slide that over top onto part B. Get it to snap into place. Alright, let's go to our next step. Our next step is going to be exactly what I tell all you guys all the time. It's going to be plug in his adapter, because afterwards, after he's all built, it's really hard to do this. So let's go ahead, just plug this in. We're going to just run it down inside. Wherever it falls, let it hit the ground. And then we're going to go ahead and just pull his whole gown up and over the shoulder forms. And just hold that in place. Just Velcro just one time in the back just so it holds. Next, we're going to take part F, which is his left arm. I'm going to open up this gown here. Slide this up through. And then on the inside, we want to hook it over here on the shoulder. It's got 2 little pins, just slide it down in, and then it also has white adapters here. Go ahead and snap those together. We're going to do the same exact thing with part G, which would be his right arm. Again, just pull it up just enough, pull it off to the side, slide it down through the 2 little holes, and then inside here you have 2 green connectors. Make sure those are connected. And then right here is where you're going to want to put your sensor. Go ahead and peel that sticker off, but go inside from behind and then grab the IR sensor. It's just Velcro, so you can just reach through the front, kind of find the hole, stick the sensor on, and we're good there. Now he's got a sensor in place, and he does have one of the better sensors. I will say that. He has one of the newer ones, so it's super touchy. Next is going to be part I, which is his creepy old face. This has got 2 plugs in the back, so make sure we locate those. Right now we got the red one. Get his beard out of the way, and this just pops into place. And we plug in these 2 cords here, make sure they snap and lock into place, and then we have our red connector. Put those in there, and then go ahead and just stick them down inside. And then we can tuck his mask down in, and you can fluff up his beard and Get him all nice and neat looking. I don't know if you could use a straightener on this. That probably wouldn't hurt to use. I don't know. Straightener probably wouldn't hurt it. Or a steamer maybe. A steamer would get the wrinkles out. Next we have his purple coat. So you just want to go ahead and slide this over. And then underneath his beard, you're going to want to connect these two Velcro pieces. It's got the little blue gem on it. Go ahead and connect that. So now we're ready to put on the hands. We're going to take part J, and it has a little clip inside of it. That down in through the two little holes. Then you're going to insert the little pin. That keeps it from falling out. You can do the same thing with his head to make sure his head doesn't fall off. I know some people do that as well. Get that into a click so we can pull down the secondary sleeve that's inside here. And there is a Velcro piece on that. So now we have his big sleeve on there. Next is going to be part K, which is his hand that's holding the staff, which the staff just kind of slides and connects into place. But this one has a wire through it, so we're going to have to pay attention to our wires. Again, take out your clip, slide that down through, reinsert the clip, connect your two wires, and then the same thing, pull this sleeve down. There is Velcro on this sleeve as well. There we go. And next is going to be part L. Snap these two together. This one down at the end doesn't do anything. We're going to go ahead and take these two, plug these guys together, and we're going to have to just carefully place them inside one another here. And then just go until you feel it push in. Turn it, lock it in place. And go ahead and put his hood up. There is some Velcro in here. And there we go. Our wizard is complete. Let's go ahead, plug him in, give him a demo.
Ah, you want to read your future? Then let me cast my seeing eyes into the foggy mists of your soul. Alas, there is no future for you. I summon the most despised of evil spirits to this place. Do you feel their malevolent presence? You should watch your step. They love to possess the bodies of those that are weak-minded. I am crafting curses that will chase you into the night. Wherever you run, my seeing eye will find you. You dare to enter my lair, eh? You are very brave. For now, let us see what the mystical realm says of you. I suggest you live tonight as if it was your last. After all, it just might be.
So that is the 6-foot wizard from Home Depot. The whole assembly and demo. I personally think this guy looks awesome. I love his face, his bright blue eyes, and then everything illuminates. The whole staff where you see color here, it lights up blue. The crystal ball lights up blue. His mouth moves, and his face is super, super detailed. I really, for $100 though, I couldn't pass it up. I was either going to get Jack Skellington or this guy, and I just really like this guy's face. So I have other ideas for him to turn him into something else in the future. Even with his phrases, I think it's still going to work. But overall, for $100, this dude is an absolute bargain. I love it. He's going to look great outside. Not 100% sure where I'm going to put him, but nonetheless, he's going to look awesome. This dude is definitely really cool. Like I said, you could probably straighten his beard and get some of these weird waves out of them and just make it look a little better. In store, they must have straightened theirs or something because his beard didn't look this bunched up. But you could straighten that up. You could probably steam his clothes a little bit. And this is just like some really thin fabric here. So if you do steam it, just be careful. And overall, though, I think this guy is an absolute amazing prop for $100. I know at the beginning of the season he was $200. I was lucky enough to pick him up for $100. I think he's really cool, to be honest. It's gonna fit certain themes, and this year I just kind of have a little bit of every theme, so why not? But for $100, this dude was awesome snag. So if this video helped you set up your 6-foot wizard from Home Depot, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button on your way out. Make sure to stay tuned for some more Halloween videos. Until next time, happy haunting.